Welcome to day 4 of the Vegan Till Evening 30-day challenge. Already day 4 and I'm having fun making the videos. Today I want to talk to you about my new toy. Everybody knows I love, buying things that I can use in the kitchen and cook with. That's just me. I love to experiment with different types of food and stuff. So I found this on Amazon Japan online, and it was on sale for $50, about 50 US. It was like Gorsen 5,000 yen, reduced like 50%. So, and it's a food dehydrator. So it's really cool. I had never even thought about drying food before, but I came across something on the internet and it kind of caught my eye. So I got online and bought myself one. And these are so cool. I'm going to show you what I made. I made bananas and apples, dehydrated the bananas and apples. And I tell you, these bananas are so yummy. They're nothing like the ones that you buy in shops that are like dried and like banana chips. There's still sort of a little bit of rubberness to them. I don't even think that's a word, but they're rubbery-like, and they taste more like bananas than anything I've really tried before. So this is going to be fantastic. Dehydrated food apparently in a Ziploc bag will last anywhere from up to like 6 months. So if you find food that's on sale, like bananas that are ridiculously cheap, nice and ripe, ready to dry, go ahead and just buy heaps, dehydrate them. I mean, this is a bit of an investment, but food for thought, something you might want to think about. Here's how I spent my day today. Looky here, I've got my yummy apples that I've dipped in water and a little bit of lemon juice, just so that they don't brown while they're drying, and I've sliced them and put them in a couple of the trays. And I'm just going to show you what to do with the banana. What you do, just get your finger into the center bit and it should break into 3. It should come apart into 3 pieces. There's one, and then there's the second and third piece. Beautiful. And just pop that also onto your dehydrating tray. Voila, ready to dry. My bananas and apples have been drying in the dehydrator for about 12 hours, and they say that they should be sort of leathery, and when you bend they shouldn't be able to break. So I think I'm kind of at that leathery, non-breaking stage. So 12 hours at 60 degrees Celsius, so about 120, 130 Fahrenheit. There you go. Ready for storing now. Yeah, they look great. Happy. To make the buckwheat groats, I'm using roasted buckwheat, and I have 100 grams that I've placed in a fry pan. And basically you just double the amount of water to groats. So 200 mils, 1 cup of water goes in, and a pinch of salt. Turn the heat onto medium, do not cover, and let the buckwheat simmer away until the water evaporates. Then they'll be ready. It should take only 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes and the buckwheat groats have just finished cooking. You can see that the water's evaporated, and that's really all you need to do. I like to let them sit in the pot for 5 to 10 minutes after they're done, just to let them settle a bit before serving. To make my spinach stir fry, spinach and tofu stir fry, I've washed 1 packet of beautiful fresh spinach and just chopped it up a bit. Okay, put that in the pot. Add 200 grams of tofu. I'm using soft tofu that I've cut into pieces. 1 teaspoon of kombu dashi, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, to taste. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. If you're going to use sesame oil, buy the best one you can, because the better the oil, the more amazing the dish is going to be. And 2 to 3 tablespoons of your favorite stir fry sauce. I'm using my favorite Japanese yakiniku tare. So let's say 2 to 3 tablespoons of that. And turn the heat on to high and just stir fry it until the spinach is cooked through. My gorgeous spinach and tofu has been on a medium heat, cooking away for about 3 minutes. And now what we're going to do is add the buckwheat groats that I cooked earlier on. They go in. And 1 tablespoon of white sesame seeds. You can use black, of course. I like mine to be just a little bit on the thick side, so I'm going to add some cornstarch that I've mixed with a bit of water. Just a tiny bit, a couple of teaspoons is probably enough, just to thicken up the liquid that's formed at the bottom of the pan. And basically, if you're happy with the spices, then it's ready to go. Just check to make sure you've got enough stir-fried sauce in there. And there we have it. Tofu and spinach buckwheat stir fry. So that's that's how I spent the day. The other thing I want to talk to you about is buckwheat. Buckwheat in its original form. It's called buckwheat, but it actually is not a wheat at all. It's a gluten-free grain. So this is really good for anyone who doesn't do too well with gluten and stuff like that. I was actually introduced to buckwheat through my really cool Russian friends, and I actually buy mine online from Russia, roasted Russian buckwheat, and I tell you, it's the best I've ever tried. We can also get the buckwheat grains here, but I'm afraid to say they're not as good as the Russian ones. So this is something really interesting to try. And if you're sort of transitioning or trying to or interested in the vegan diet, what you should do is open yourself up to different types of food. That's what I'm here to try and help you with, because I tell you, I don't eat bread and rice every day, although I love both. But I like to mix things up, and I like to try different things, and I'm constantly trying different things. Some I like, some I don't. I don't think there's any real purpose to eat something, put something in your mouth that you don't like. That's why I'm a vegan, because I don't want to be putting anything that I don't like into this mouth of mine. So, getting back to the buckwheat, buckwheat's a great, it's great for digestion too. This is like a really interesting thing to try, if you've never tried it. And the beauty of these buckwheat groats, the roasted ones, is, as you saw, they only take 5 minutes to cook. So it's quicker than rice. Rice takes a lot more time to cook. Pasta, this is a great thing to try, and I hope that you do try it. My spinach tofu buckwheat saute thing, a lot of people might go, whoa, what the hell is that? You're never going to know till you try it. I kid you not, I'm a great cook when it comes to vegan cuisine, and again, stuff like that you just won't find in a restaurant. So go ahead and try really different recipes that you won't ever see in a restaurant. You can find like a tomato pasta, vegan tomato pasta anywhere, but it's boring. You're in your home, you've got when you've got time. I understand that cooking is sometimes time consuming, and as this is not a 30-day vegan cooking challenge, I'm trying to sort of make my recipes very simple and show you things that I eat that really don't take much time to prepare at all. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 4 of the 30-day vegan till evening challenge. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.